Hello, how's everybody doing? I just want to come on and talk about the LGBT rights that are facing our country as a whole. Hate crime laws that needs to be put in place for each state. All right, we have 50 states. There's only like 14 or something, or 14 states that has hate crime laws that are put in place. And I know a lot of people say I talk about LGBT rights a lot. You have to, because you cannot let your rights, like, forget about your rights. You have to have rights as a community, as a whole, as a country. We want to keep people secure. We want to keep them secure for our jobs. We don't want somebody to get fired for just being gay. We don't want somebody to be evicted for being gay. We don't want somebody to be murdered and not call it a hate crime because it was an act of anger because somebody's is a part of the LGBT community. Like in 1998, I think it was 1998 or 1999, about the Matthew Shepard story. Matthew Shepard was a openly gay man in Wyoming, and he was in college at the time. And he went to this bar, and these two gentlemen pretended to be gay and lure him into their truck, and took him. They said that they were going to take him home. They did not take him home. They took him to a wooded field in Wyoming and hung him on a fence, like a bull type fence. Tied him up, pistol whipped him, and stole money, stole his shoes. And they're the only thing that the law enforcement say that you could see at that day. The day that, because he was outside, tied up at that fence for 18 hours. And for somebody to be killed just because they're gay is horrible. This country needs, we need to get our country organized, get our country back in place. Because nobody should die because of who they love. And they say that the only thing that you could resemble a person was when the police officer said there was only a streak of blood that was coming down his face, of tears through the blood. That was the only thing that resembled him as a person, and that is the saddest thing. Then we had Lawrence King in California that had to die senselessly in a classroom because he was gay. He was a transgender student at a middle school, and he asked one of his classmates to be his Valentine because it was coming up Valentine's Day. And 2 days before that, his classmate brought a gun to the classroom and shot him 2 times in the back of his head. And they started the trial. They gave him a sentencing, and he was behind bar. He'll be behind bar for like 26 years. 26 years. You know what? Lawrence King will not get his life back in 26 years, so why should he? It's wrong. Our judicial system is wrong right now. Because hate is hate, no matter how you see it, no matter if you're black, white, gay, or straight. Hate is hate, and hate should never be a factor in somebody doing somebody wrong. And for somebody to only give somebody 26 years is messed up. Then we had a person named Sean Kennedy that was from South Carolina. He was, I think, 20 years old, and he was at a bar. He was leaving the bar, and he was punched in his face because he was gay. And he hit his head on that asphalt of the outside of the bar, and it killed him. We should never have to endure a funeral because somebody is LGBT. Somebody wants to show their love and affection towards their fellow person. It's wrong for our country. It's wrong for the 72 nations around the world that teach hate, bigotry, and claim it's Christianity. It's not part Christianity. That's bullshit. Hate is never a part of Christianity. You know what? People get it so mixed up. There's so many interpretations of the Bible today. You know, it's wrong. Hate is hate. I don't care how you see it. You know, for a person to get 26 years in prison because they killed somebody, you know, that person that you killed is not going to get 26, is not going to wake up 26 years later when you get out of jail. So you know what? As a whole, we need to start standing up for our people, standing up for our citizens, and you know, because it's wrong. Hate is wrong. I don't care how you say it. This country needs to love more. No, I take that back. Not this country. This nation needs to love more. We are having less love for our fellow people right now. We're having more hate, more bigotry. Like I watched on the 6 o'clock news today. There was a fight that broke out in a middle school, and a substitute teacher, or I think it was a substitute teacher, got punched. Now, a 70-something-year-old woman got punched because of trying to break up two teenagers at a middle school because of fist fighting. See, this is so wrong. Our school systems need to suspend them. It is wrong for bullying. We have so much crime rate and bullying right now that is affecting our society as a whole. If we put love and God back in this, nothing can go wrong. This is so much hate and bigotry that is facing our nation. We're having, like, the Religious Freedom Act. A lot of, since they're put in place in Mississippi, Indiana, they can refuse to serve a person because of their religious stance. That is so wrong. A company should not deny somebody service because they are gay, because they're an atheist, because they don't believe like we do. This country was founded upon different beliefs. I might not like what you like, you might not like what I like, but you know what? Together as a whole, we're going to agree to disagree and move on. Whew. It's a touching subject. It really is. But we need to start loving one another. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video. No, actually love this video. Comment below what you guys think. And share it with all your social media, because this video needs to get out. Thank you. Have a great night, y'all. Love y'all so much.